Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. Today is Monday, October 24th, 5:30 Central Time. I have to go and check the official time or something because my Kindle is saying it's 5:28, but my watch said it was 5:30. So if I'm early, wonderful. Didn't want to be late, right? I'm going to find myself on my Kindle. That way I can see everybody's comments. And it looks like I have Julie Marson hopping on already. And that's wonderful. I am so glad. There I am. And Lori Hall from Minnesota. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you're here. I know there'll be more people hopping on, but I have to write myself a note to check the official time because I don't really know. The watch says one thing, the computer says another. Although the computer and the Kindle were exactly the same. So, not sure about that. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We certainly did. We got a lot accomplished. And getting ready for winter, putting things away, all those little things. Jim mowed the lawn for the last time, which was wonderful. And I picked up all my hanging flower baskets and unfortunately had to get rid of the ones that aren't any good anymore. So that's always kind of sad. And there's Bernie. Welcome and thank you for joining me. Okay. Be sure to share my post if you have time. Leave me a comment. Hit the like key. There's Linda. I see Debbie Vine and Ronnie Kaiser. So don't forget to leave me a comment because then you get in on my door prize drawing, which I do for comments and for sharing. So you have 2 chances to win. If you don't have time to stick around, you can always catch my replay on my blog on Thursdays, which is also goes by the name of Cindy Stamping Studio. I love it how you follow me on Facebook. You follow my blog. This is wonderful. Thanks for sharing, Julie. I appreciate it. Okay, what we have going on this week? Well, tomorrow night is our kit class in Neillsville. Those cards are still available as a class to go. So if you haven't gotten in on that, be sure to maybe check my blog out. If you just scroll a little ways, you'll see the cards I have offered. I show the cards every week, so you pretty much know. I'm going to share with you the Stamp of the Month cards. I just finished them up, so I'll be bringing them to kit class for those that are signed up for that. And there's Rita. Hi, Rita. And Courtney. And thank you for sharing, Lori. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. I'm wearing a necklace tonight that Jim bought me. I am not a necklace wearer. I feel like I'm being strangled. But it's so pretty, and it has matching earrings, so I thought, better start wearing this. Maybe I'll get used to it. Although I think I've said that before, and I never get used to it. Okay. I received some cards in the mail, and I'll be sharing them with you. But first of all, I wrote up something that I figured I better write it because there's no way I'm going to remember to say everything I need to say before we get really going. I thank every one of you for joining me tonight, be it in person, watching the replay on Thursdays, or checking YouTube and finding my videos. I know that there'll be one special lady that won't be watching tonight, and so this class tonight is for you. Thank you, Arliss, for everything you did for me. So I'm dedicating tonight's class to our good friend, Arliss Knoop. Well, that was hard, as you know it would be. Don't forget to check out Stampin' Up's clearance rack. They did a clearance rack refresh, and there's some really good bargains on embellishments, cardstock even, designer series paper. So that's a good thing. This is the last full week that you can join my team. You know, for $99, you can pick out $155 worth of product. So that's a great, and free shipping, plus a paper pumpkin. This is all a great deal. I would love to have you on my team. Hi, Jeannie Mullen. So nice to see you. Now, before I flip the camera, let us draw our door prize. I haven't seen the one person that won, or the other person, but that's okay. I know they'll catch the replay. So what do we have? We have a pack of, a partial pack of clear gems, pearls, and silver. Thank you, Lori. That's very nice of you. And these are going to go out to Sherry Martin from Warrens, Wisconsin. So Sherry, hopefully you'll catch the replay. Otherwise, you'll be getting some happy mail in the mail in a couple days. And that was for sharing. I did it backwards. That was for sharing. Now for comments. I have a partial pack of clear gems, and you know you can color these with your stamping blends and make them any color you want. There's Kathy Brost. Thanks for tuning in. This is for comments. They're going to go to Karen Halterman. And Karen comes to us from Iowa. So Karen, I will get this out in the mail tomorrow. And along with your Stamp of the Month kit. Yes, Courtney. Arliss was the one that Kelly talked about, I'm sure. She was both of our friends, and Arliss was my downline. Arliss, Bernie, just stick with me here because you've heard this story many times. Arliss was the one that got me going on this whole stamping adventure. Honestly, she came to me. I mean, I knew her before as an acquaintance. It was, you know. And she came to me and she said, Cindy, Bernie and I would like you to teach us a class, and we want to get together every month. And I go, huh? Are you crazy? I'm not a person to stand up and talk in front of people. Really, I'm not. This was all new to me. I can remember the first class. I was so nervous. My hands were shaking. And Arliss sat on the left side of me and Bernie sat on the right side. So all I'd have to do was just turn my head a little bit. And it didn't matter if I made a mistake. It didn't matter if I lost my train of thought, you know, and it was the best thing that probably ever happened to me. And that was 12 years ago. And in fact, coming up in November's technique class will be 12 years. So, yeah, that's what that was. Okay, tonight's, I got that all done. Tonight's featured stamp set is called Trees for Sale. So, before I get going, I have to show you cards. Duh. But we'll get to that in a second. I'm going to flip my camera around. And I just said your name, Karen, from rainy Iowa. Yes, it's rainy here too. And Karen, I will show you what you won. Because I don't think you won. I have some clear gems here. You can color them with your stamping blends. You can use them and make beautiful cards. So let's see, what else? She has faith in you and gave you a wonderful gift. Well, thank you, Lori. You've come a long way. Oh, thank you, Courtney. That was so sweet of you. I appreciate it. Oh, I have come a long way. Believe me. You look at some of my earlier videos, it was like, whoa. Hi, Hi, Sally. Nice to see you, too. Okay, flipping the camera around. I'm sorry. I get waylaid really easy. So, let's see. Let us do that. Now, you can see it's getting dark out. That isn't fun at all. But that's what happens. You know, pretty soon. Hi, Lisa. Pretty soon it'll be getting dark by 4:30, and that's the part I absolutely hate. I really don't like that. Let's move this closer. I think that'll work. Okay, these are some cards I received in the mail this week. This card came from our own Debbie Vine. Debbie sent me this very cute thank you card because she was a door prize winner last week. So I'm always happy to receive cards. Hello, Pauline. Nice to see you here. I'm always happy to receive cards. And if you send me a card or you take a picture of a card that you made, feel free to email it to me or messenger it to me through my business page. That works. And I will make you one of our Saturday Spotlight Stampers when it's all about you and the things you've been up to. Oh. And this card is the other card I received. This one I received from my good friend Janet Fortin in Wisconsin Rapids. And I'll be seeing Jan. Haven't seen Jan in a long time. We don't live that far apart, but we really don't have a chance to get together very often. But I'll be seeing Jan this coming up Saturday because we have a stamping event in Neillsville. So I'm looking forward to that. And my stamping ladies, quite a few of them signed up for that. So that's great. Okay, what do we have? Oh, now we have the Stamp of the Month cards. Now those cards, let's see. I'll show them to you in just a second. I thought I could find me. Oh. Wow. I guess I have to come out of here. I like to always see me on my laptop because then I know if you guys can see me. I bet you that's what I had to refresh my screen. Yep, that's what I had to do. Just refresh my screen. There we go. Okay, so for October, our Stamp of the Month is the Christmas Scotty stamp set with the coordinating punch. It's still available if you're interested. $25 for the stamp set and the card kit. If you buy the bundle from me, I'll give you the card kit for free. So it's a pretty good value. Here's the first one. They're all, I apologize, they're all Christmas cards, but I guess 'tis the season. So, yeah. Here's the first card. It is in Garden Green, and I found some black foil paper. I know the paper's retired, but oh my gosh, does it make a cute Scotty when you punch them out. And some red glitter paper. Well, hello, Tammy. Nice to see you, too. Okay, we have our second card. Is this one, You Are Always Loved. This would be a good card for like a hello card. I think that would be a great card. What did I put on the inside? May your days be furry and bright. So, and I always decorate the inside of my cards. We should look at this one. You Are Always Loved. And then I stamped Merry Christmas in red. I thought that was quite clever. Okay. We'll put that one there. This uses the Storybook Gnomes Designer Series paper. I love using Designer Series paper. Oh, oh, that's cute, Lori. Just said, 'tis the season at the same time I did. I bet you thought it was an echo, right? And then I have this card. I am slowly believe it or not, slowly getting used to the sweet sorbet color, but this paired with balmy blue layer, it really turned out great. And the wintry 3D embossing folder, and our Scotty dog was stamped with Memento Black ink. Now, when you use Memento Black ink and a solid image stamp, it doesn't always stamp solid. You know, it might be kind of blotchy. That's where the Stamparatus comes in handy. It works wonderfully. I can put this up a little bit more. There, I think that's better. Gives me more room. But I think that's just a better fit. And then you got his eye. He's rather cute with his sweet sorbet bow tie and a balmy blue gem. And the last card is this Merry Christmas card with all three of the Scotties. May your days be furry and bright. And they're just all over the place. I thought that turned out really rather cute also. So there they are. If you're interested, pop me a message and let me know. Well, Sherry Martin, just person I wanted to see. Yes. Behind me, I did the door prizes already. And here's your door prize. A partial pack of clear teardrop gems and some pearls, some clear circles. So I'll be sending them in the mail to you tomorrow. So you've got some happy mail coming. Okay, now for our set is Trees for Sale. This is a fun set. I did not get the dies, and I have done that sometimes because sometimes I don't know if I feel I need them, you know, and the dice are kind of expensive, let's face it, right? This turned out, this card, I hope you like it as much as I do. I think it turned out fabulous. Okay, now you're going to need, it works out best to have your paper piercing pad, and I just cover it with a piece of white paper. Okay, and you're very welcome, Sherry. And yes, they are cute, Karen, and yours will be going out in the mail tomorrow. And Debbie, well, if you happen to be in Neilsville tomorrow, stop in at Schmitty's. I put yours in my bag. Okay, we have a sideways card tonight. It's going to be done in Evening Evergreen. The 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So that's our base. We're going to have a soft succulent layer. Ooh, that looks like it's a little bit too long. Let me see. Oh no, it'll work. And then we're going to add another layer of the Festive Foils Designer Series paper. If you haven't checked out the Festive Foils, they are in the mini catalog. First of all, the Trees for Sale are on page 39, but the Festive Foils are on page 31. They're right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. But, okay, this is the Festive Foils, and this is the Lights Aglow. So I'm using Lights Aglow. Ooh, boy, that was a mistake on my part. I'm sorry. But that's this right here. These are just gorgeous. I love these. All right. I'm going to put that back. Boy, I'm glad I checked that. That is Lights Aglow. I have to change my notes. Okay, so that's how we're going to start. So let's get that going. The lights aglow are very pretty. And we're going to first put it on our soft, succulent layer, like so. Well, hello, Denise, coming from Colorado. Thank you for my goodies. Well, you are welcome. Okay, so we have that layer. Let's put it on our card base. Is it going to fit? Oh, yes. As I was saying it right at the very, very beginning, I hope everybody had a good weekend. We did a lot of work at home, getting ready, putting things away for winter, but we took a minute to return a trailer that we had borrowed from our son. And Jim says, I'm going to take the trailer back to Justin's. I said, I'm going with you. I want to see those grandkids. So I got to see the kids, and I'm so glad that I did, because I told them, I said, I missed you all so much. Well, they don't have school on Friday, so they're coming here. I'm so excited. We're going to make this a Christmas card, and we're going to use Christmas greetings. Now, what I like to do is stamp my greeting first, because I want to make sure I have enough room, and this will help me make sure I do. Now, my Evening Evergreen, because it's a new ink pad, is quite juicy. There's no reason for any of the ink pads that you have to pound on them. Just a little bit of a tap, tap. Okay, all right. And I'm going to close it up. I don't trust me. The other color we're using, Soft Succulent. I like this color. Thank you for sharing, Bernie. I appreciate it. We're going to take our solid Christmas trees. All right. And I'm going to tap, tap. And I'm just gonna, there we go. Stamp our trees. I'm just gonna have them just barely touching. Oh yes, this is working out. Now, I could have went and did the next step as I stamped the trees, but I wanted to make sure I had enough room for the trees. So now what I'm going to do is ink it up, stamp it off, and stamp another light colored tree. Okay, I got ink on my block that I just know is like an accident waiting to happen. And so I'm going to stamp it again, ink it off, and put it right there. Just like that. That's just what I wanted. Okay. And alrighty. Let's put this away. I know, you think that is funny that I have to do that, but I have put my sleeves and my arms into my work more than once. So, okay, now I'm going to put the other part of the tree, and because it's already stamped off, I'm going to do that. And put the other part of the tree and the stamped out. There. That turned out good. All right. I am done with that. I am going to cover this up. And I will need this for the next part. And I don't need this. Okay, so we're gonna go, I have a layer of soft succulent for my white piece. It's 2 3/4 by 4. I'm gonna go and glue that down right now. And it's been raining here. Oh gosh. But it's rained this morning, not very much. But now it's been raining pretty good here since about 3:30ish. Coming down pretty good. I had to go and feed the beagles quick and then put them outside. Then quick get them back inside because we don't want them to get all wet. They're kind of pansies, especially Tanner. They don't like getting wet. They don't like getting their paws wet, which I always think is so funny. Okay, I'm putting some half dimensionals, and you know I cut my dimensionals in half just to be economical, and a half a dimensional works just fine. Okay, now we can put that right on the front of our card. Ooh, isn't that not looking the very prettiest? Yes, Karen, it is looking very pretty. I loved how it turned out. In fact, this is like the last piece of the Lights Aglow paper that I have. I'm so tempted to order more because it's just so pretty. I'm gonna put this right. Let's put it straight, like so. And I have some soft succulent opal rounds. I'm going to take a little one and put it right there. Yeah, just a little subtleness. We still got the inside to go. Yep. Well, they might melt. Yeah, right? Sometimes you'd like to just hurry up the process and make the little brats melt. They are, well, but we've done it ourselves. They are very spoiled. Tanner thinks he's the boss, and so he gets very mad at me. I'm going to put this right on the top. I thought about putting it on the side. I'm going to put this right at the top, because even though it's Christmas trees, you can't really tell that. So you light up the season. I thought that was rather nice. Oh, and I got more ink on this block. There. There we go. I always like cleaning my blocks as I go because, you know how it is. Okay, let's put that on the inside. Love your card. Thank you, Bonnie. It uses the Trees for Sale and the Lights Aglow designer paper, which I love. You know, you could make this card again with the red paper that's in that pack. I don't know why you couldn't. You still use green trees, but I'll show you the other ones I made. I noticed this morning I didn't get a post for my blog. I just didn't have time. So here's our card. Christmas greetings. And here's the inside. You light up the season. Now, they're all different. This is a variation. This is the first one I made, but I didn't like that label like that. So then I went with this, and then I found some more of that paper, and I went with this one, which I thought was really pretty. It's the same thing. So here we are. This is our Trees for Sale. So if you liked it, do me a favor. Tell your friends. Let's see if we can't get more people to join us on Monday nights at 5:30 Central Time. I appreciate you all. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll have another card to share next week with you. I have no idea what it'll be, but I bet you it'll be a good one. Thank you for all the positive thoughts and comments, and take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me.